Okay, so in this tutorial we're just looking at my calorie count data from the past few weeks. So what you're seeing here is literally everything I've eaten and the calories that I estimate for that against every bit of exercise I've done or just daily base burn. And this is just something I've been doing that I've been interested in, but I'm just going to use it to illustrate how to use top values in a pivot table. So I've created my pivot table here and just repositioning a bit. And what I've got here is dates in the row section of the table, and then I've got my sum of calories flow in the value section. So you can see for each day I've got a net surplus or a deficit in calories. Just reformatting those so you can see most days I've actually got a deficit, which is good because I'm trying to lose weight. Just changing the options in the pivot table there. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm filtering the dates by the top 10 dates. I'm just going to change it down to the top 5, sticking with items by the sum of calorie flow. And so there the pivot table is just filtered to give me the top 5 dates by calorie flow. Just sort them A to Z and you can see that information there. So that's a simple application of it, right? What I'm going to do next is I'm going to try and get the top entries by calories in. So these are the top 5 meals, you could say, for the period. Okay, so I've just pulled the calorie source items in there and then the sum of calories in, just to give me a summary of how many calories went in for each of those entries. Now I'm just going into the items, once again going up to, so right click on the item, go to filter, top, changing it down to 5 items by calories in. And here are the top 5 meals that I've consumed in the period. As you can see, curries in there, a chicken pie, big breakfast it looks like. And the last thing I just want to do to demonstrate the utility of this top filters is to look at the same information, but I want to look at it by week. So you know, for each week I want to see the top 3 meals, if you like. So to do that I'm just adding an extra column in my base data set, and this is a formula, an int formula, that takes the date and divides it by 7, rounds it down to the nearest integer, multiplies it by 7. It just gives the Monday of the week that date falls in. So just format that and then drag it down. Then I just need to change the data source underneath my pivot table to include that week commencing column. Now I'm just going to add this column to my pivot table. Now it should have the top 5 for each week. I just wanted the top 3, but the first thing I need to do is just try and get rid of that filter. Nope, not that one. Clear filter. Now this is everything, so this is what you'd initially have if you just took the week commencing and then all the calorie source items. So if I click, no, not that one, right click, and I should be able to clear the filter, change it to 3 items by calories in. Okay, and there we have, so each week I can see the top 3 meals that I had in those weeks, and that's some uses of the top values filters and pivot tables.